Welcome back. You know what that means, don't you? Incoming map changes to the volcano May 3rd. You need to get out of here. If you have anything here, ARK is here, and that's where we do the majority of our mining for metals and crystal and stone. So we're going to be moving stuff out of here. Unfortunately, we have another place in Frost Peak. I almost afraid to say that so they don't mess with it. But they're going to be adding lava here. So if you have a base here, if you have a mining headquarters here, you need to leave because everything in this area where it's marked is going to be destroyed. So much for my plan. Andromeda is going to have to wait while I get some mining done, unfortunately, because my base requires lots of metal since I'm in a dangerous area. And you can see I've been busy. Yeah, so when they announced that they were going to be potentially doing something to that area, I was like, yeah, let me start mining metal. And I'm a little flabbergasted right now because usually don't see Quetzals in my area at all. So this is nice. This is a moment when you struggle, when you realize that you've been uskified. Because I have Quetzals. You're seeing me on a Quetzal right now. I don't need another Quetzal. I have 2 Quetzals. Actually, I have 4. But 2 are, I consider, low level, which is another symptom of being uskified. And now I'm looking at this and it's like, I was going to show you Usk's expansion, which he claims he did a long time ago. I don't think he did it a long time ago. I think he's, got time mixed up. I could look back at my videos. I'm going to show it anyway. Maybe I already showed it and I'm the one. I don't know. Now everything's all messed up because I have to try to tame that Quetzal. And I've never tamed a Quetzal before. I bred my Quetzals. So I'm right now sitting here flying to Usk's, confused on how this happened. When did I become uskified? And I don't know when it happened. I know I keep talking about it. I'm sorry I keep talking about it. But when I have 2 Quetzals, but the max level on our server is 350. And my Quetzals are weak. And, I mentioned that, with my area being as dangerous as it is, I mean, it's not as dangerous as, like, Redwood. The Redwood area is ridiculous, okay? But it's to be a beach, which is supposed to be chill, it's, rather dangerous. And I don't see that changing in the long run, and then, in the future. So, I love these colored boxes. I just want to say, I'm going to do this with my boxes. I absolutely love the color coordination of them. Yeah. I had a plan. And my plan is just be wary of uskification. Because it hits you and you don't even know, that has happened to you. Now, don't laugh. Because looking at this in the air looks even more hideous than it did on the ground. Now, you saw where I'm still here. Thank goodness, because several hours have passed now. I keep bumping into, you have the max level of items that you can put on here. So the goal is to fly it in the front and then trap it and then bring it home. Or not. Now see, mine doesn't look like Usk's. Usk's has way more panels on his. And maybe this was a nerf that I didn't pay attention to because I don't usually put platforms on anything, so it's, you know, was no issue to me. Which is why I could really use another Quetzal. And this could be my... missed it. My battle Quetz. But, or my haul, because, oh my god, can you imagine the weight level on a 2.6? Oh, yeah, this bird has so much potential. So much potential. And what's odd is that, you know, there was a time when I just would have been like, or I'd tell us, go get us to get it. So I could breed it. But here I am, I'm taking one look at it and it's like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Although I gotta catch it. And what's perfect, it's clipping through. Even before I can get it in, it's clipping through. And it's right by my base, so I can take it by my base and just... remember when we did that with one of Usk's Quetzes? We were able to get it, he was able to get it back to the base safely, so... Look at this. I don't think this modification is going to work. I'm just saying I don't think it's going to work. I think this is too open. I think somewhere along the way this has been nerfed because I did some research. And according to the research I found, it didn't say anything about a nerf per se, but it did say that you have to tame it in the air. Which is why I'm testing this to spare anybody else from going through what I'm going through right now. Because as things change in a game, no. As things change in a game, videos get outdated and people don't always go back and say, you know, this doesn't work anymore. On guides and whatnot as things change. So, wow, it's clipping straight through. So what they're saying is correct. The minute you move, it's gonna clip through. Maybe did I get it? Nope. The minute I move, it clips through. And even if you are able to get it in there and knock it out, if you move, it's going to fall to its death, or, fall to the ground, depending on how high you are and how high you are up in the air, and, what level it is, how much health it has, and, whatnot, whether it dies or not, but it's going to fall to the ground. So I have to come up with another plan. I don't have nearly enough food on me to sustain in the air. Water I'm cool with because it'll rain, but yeah, I'm gonna have to attempt this again at another time. But right now, more important than the Quetz is my metal, because I need, look at it, it's like all levels of troll right now. So maybe if it's still around after I do some metal farming, it'll I'll try it again. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know, and I'm going to show you what I mean here. Okay, that was the one I was going to use to trap it in the front. But see, I can't put another piece down. So I was going to put that other piece right in the front to hold it in. But they've obviously nerfed how many items you can put on a platform, because it just will not. And it just clips through. Now, one thing that I wish they would do, and I'm going to say this briefly before I leave, and oh my god, do it. Is that I don't like the changes that they've made to the Quetzal in regards to the fact that the Quetzal, as you see here, never lands. It never eats, it never drinks, it never lands, okay? So when I tame one, if you're gonna have that mechanic that it doesn't need to land, it doesn't need stamina, then I think when you tame it, it should retain that. And it did up until this nerf. Not only did they nerf the speed, they nerfed the ability to regain stamina in the air. So I think that they need to match. So either give us our stamina back in the air, or allow these birds to land and regain stamina. And I think that would be a cool mechanic to actually have to track it to see, you know, when it lands every half hour or whatever, you know? And if you can grab it when it's on the ground, I think you've earned it. If you've tracked it. You see what I mean? So, I don't know. This isn't gonna work. Yeah, so I thought I'd tell you about that, and I will try again because I've been uskified. But you know, I'm not going to go for anything under 260 because I'm usked. Yeah, I don't think I'll go for anything under 250 because the max level on the server is 350. So it was fun, and I'm glad that I finally did some sort of platform. My first one. So on that note, let me head back. If only to get away from, you know, the temptation, because I have stuff I need to do. I need this medal. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.